right, we did it. We're doing it. How we doing, guys? I am early for the New Year's Day. Start the year out right with the Food Fight stream. I'm early because, Jello, Ramey. I'm early because I guess my save data did not transfer over, so I gotta go through this tutorial. And I thought it would be fun to do together. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying to keep the mic further away from my face. Crypto, good to see you. Because I could hear myself breathing in the last gameplay I did. And it sounded awful. I hate hearing breaths in videos and streams. So I think I'm sitting too close to the mic. So I'm going to sit just a tad bit further away and enunciate. So yeah, I jumped into Food Fight here. A smart man would make sure that everything is working days before, but not me. I do it the day of, and I guess none of my stuff transferred over, so I am going through the tutorial now to learn how to play Food Fight. So I just went to the haunt topic, and apparently now we're going to the pizza parlor. And we will be playing against one another as soon as I complete this tutorial. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's Eve. Let me move. You're going to hear some bumping into the mic. I apologize. Because I got my pop filter kind of popped out to punch me in the stomach whenever I move. I turned all the lights off so the dog would think it's nighttime and wouldn't bother me while I did this, but now I have this bright light in my face blinding me the whole time I'm playing. So as I lean into the mic to do what I said I wasn't going to do. Operation Shutdown, glad to see you. Yes, I hope you had a good New Year's Eve. I hope everybody was safe, they had fun, you did whatever you wanted to do, accomplished whatever it was you wanted to accomplish. So this is Food Fight. This is more the exploration side of Food Fight. The big thing about food... Joel, how's it going? I'm able to drop in and watch some food fighting. Yep. Thanks. We appreciate having you here. Appreciate having everybody in here. Hit the like button if you don't mind. Big component of Food Fight. The online part is kind of the longevity, but there's also this sort of exploration element. They've tried to add in a lot of things to make the game a better package overall. But a lot of it happens to just get ignored in favor of the online third-person shooter element. So now we're in the arcade. This is Bentley Bears Arcade. And then in the back you have this sort of range that's kind of like the quest part. So let's tear through this tutorial. Hey Pierre, glad you can make it. I'm pretty sure at some point I can skip. Here, hold the skip. We'll just skip it. There we go. Alright. So here we are. There's all the Yarians. They have an embassy here in town. This is the Atari City. For those that don't know, this is the Atari-verse. Guys, this is what it is. This is where we all are. And you have the Yarian embassy over here in the corner. You have these places you can't go to. I figured there would be DLC. Maybe the game didn't perform well enough to warrant it. You have the Asteroids Planetarium. Let me know if you know what that's from. Where planet, or what was it? You couldn't pronounce the T, right? I don't know. Anyway, there's a cool gallery over here. There's a lot of neat stuff. They tried to do quite a bit with this. This is what we're interested in here, the food trucks. Crypto, you're on right now. Excellent. We'll jump in. We'll just get started. We'll get warmed up with some, not Cookie Collector, with a Buffet Brawl. How about that? We'll get started with Buffet Brawl. Buffet? Jimmy Buffett Brawl. We'll play online. We're in North America. Right? Okay. So far, so good. And here is all the matches available. So here is everybody playing. Let me see. All game modes. So we can pick any one of these lobbies to enter. There we go. Lobby size 8. We got bots, 3-minute time limit, team setup. Confirm. There's the same maps. You have like a factory, condiment towers. Yeah, I don't know if you can play against a VCS. There's one way to find out, I guess. If you jump on Steam, you can see if we can see each other. You got a soup factory, a ship, a supermarket, and a town. So I believe booting up. Excellent. We'll have some more people jump in. Oh shoot, this will be my first time playing online since I got our new internet provider, so let's see if this causes any issues. Because I have not been happy with this new ISP, let me tell you. Now, there are 8 players. The rest of the slots have been taken by bots. So Crypto will be player 2. The rest of the goofy names are bots. As we arc our shots too high. See, with the slingshot, I feel like you'd have to go higher. There, we took out a easy setting. Oh shoot, I forgot about the Sunday bombs. I feel like with the slingshot, there should be an arc to it. Like the pizza slinger, I understand being a straightforward projectile. It's also just a devastating weapon, as you can see, as I just destroy my opponents. There's Crypto Coffee right there. Of course, no match for a pro gamer. As we start the year out right, this is the way every Atarian should be starting their new year out. With Food Fight Culinary Combat. The update... Why'd I walk towards the Sunday? Why am I that dumb? I figured that out just moments ago. Okay. We don't need fancy weapons. We are, in fact, in the lead here, guys. Making Vinny proud with that one. We did a tournament, what, more than a year ago now. And I apologize to the prize recipients that never received their prize. I wasn't in charge. It wasn't my fault. No, but we had a tournament, and Vinny was making fun of me for not winning or doing better. And I tried to explain that it was more about the fans having fun, and he laughed at me. So today we're gonna try to wreak some havoc as we pick up a machine gun, remembering not to touch the Sundays. So this is a pea shooter. Pea shooter is the equivalent of like it looks like a machine gun. Oh goodness. The stuff on the ground is like butters and stuff. So we got 61 coins. Look at that. We killed 11 people. What does the middle one? I think the first one is kills. The third one is deaths, right? And I mean, you did pretty good though. Usually I'm at the bottom of the list. So let's see. I'm gonna make another room and let's see if we can get more people in here. Here we go. Yeah, North American server. And let's see, we go. It's public games, 3-minute time limit, 8 people. We're gonna up the bot difficulty, and we're gonna do a character now. Oh, goodness. That was loud. All right. So this is King of the Cone. Before we were playing modes where killing your opponent was sort of the primary objective. We've now switched over to a mode where you got to get an ice cream cone and hold it. So it's kind of like King of the Hill, but the hill's moving. Oh, there's an ice cream sundae. And now, so the ice cream cone has spawned. And player 3 has the ice cream cone. Player 3 has the ice cream cone, guys. I say we do a truce and get that cone off his head. Ow, I said truce. Of course it's free for all, I mean. But the cone is down here somewhere. A bot has the cone, guys. We're getting embarrassed by a bot. As we are taken out by player 4. Alright. Getting embarrassed by a bot, no less. Let's see here. Oh, player 3 has the cone. And we were spoiled. So this is King of the Cone. If I remember right, you grab the cone and you take it back to your home base, I believe. Fell off. I don't think we're going to get a cone score here. But it appears it's anybody's game. Well, we have somebody attempting to take the lead. Let's see. Oh, somebody killed us. I couldn't figure out where the cone was. Could not figure out where the cone was. That's okay. Okay, the cone's below us. And it got captured by a bot. So now, player 3 squarely in the lead. Pro gamer. Similar to my Detroit Lions is imploding late in the game. Actually, I'm more like the Cleveland Browns in the sense I never had a chance. It glitched out. Obsidian said the game glitched out on him. Very interesting stuff. Player 3 is the winner, capturing 2 cones. We avoided last place. Did not do very well. Okay. So now we're going to attempt Cookie Collector. Cookie Collector is an interesting mode. Go back to any chores or buy anything. This is all superstitions related to the holiday. And the one thing they tell you that you must do for a good year is to play Food Fight, Culinary Combat, or the 7800 port. So I shot player 4 in the back of the head. These bots, they seem to run in place an awful lot, don't they? You can kind of just follow them and shoot them in the back of the head as they waddle around. This fat little bot. And then you kill them and you collect their cookies. So much like many people last night during New Year's Eve, in this mode you try not to lose your cookies. See what I did there? Oh, who got me? A stupid bot. Very nice stupid bot. Alright. We lost all of our cookies. Can't jump out that window. Can't jump out any window, apparently. As we collect cookies, as is tradition. Let me know what your New Year's Day traditions are. Of course, for many New Year's, me and my father spent watching Twilight Zone on Sci-Fi Channel. That sort of became a tradition. Now that we kind of don't have it, I still like to stream a couple episodes every New Year's. Okay, player 5. Sneak attack. He thought I was done with him. Oh, I think I hit him once. Holy moly, he's got a machine gun. Come on, we need the butter. We are out of ammo, guys. We have no ammo left. And very near death. We have to find some weapon. And the match ends as we only collected 2 cookies. Yep, very much like Splatoon. Oh, checking out the Game Station Go. Yeah, very cool system there. Unfortunately, this is not available on it. Congratulations to Player 3 if you're in the stream. Call out your victory. Want to give you a hearty congratulations. Cookie mode is fun. Cookie collector is fun. We're going to do just a buffet brawl now, a free-for-all. Crypto Coffee with yet another win. Very impressive, my friend. We're going to put the bots all the way to 3. Hot dog hooker. was hoping there would be DLC or even, you know, not even DLC you have to buy, but just downloadable content released for it. I, unfortunately, as I whip the banana into nowhere, I unfortunately don't believe that is ever really going to happen now. But there's a Yarian, so for just the single player modes, there's a Yarian embassy and an asteroids planetarium that is locked but still visible. So obviously, you know, there's a lot of thoughts that eventually those would open up. They never, in fact, did. For multiplayer maps, I was hoping there'd be at least a couple that came out. All of the maps that are available have been available since launch. Wow, this popcorn gun is fast firing, but utter poop. I thought it'd be cool to have, like, because you kind of have maps built right in. So you could have, like, the Atari Museum be a multiplayer map. You could have the town square be a multiplayer map. You know, I figured all those things would eventually, or something similar to them. It'd also be fun if they had, like, throwback maps, like maps that are taken from other Atari games, so you could have adventure-themed maps and stuff where you can call out different areas and whatnot. You could see, like, the yellow gold castle and things like that. Unfortunately, nothing really seems to have come after this, which is a shame because I feel like this game has untapped potential. The biggest thing, as my voice cracks, the biggest thing I think just seems to be the lack of an active player base. Obviously, games like this will live and die based off of active players, and as you can see, especially given that, you know, the games are apparently shared across Steam and possibly even other platforms. Oops. As we get into the crow's nest here and get the ultimate power weapon. So let's see if we can kill somebody. Oh, we had the ultimate power weapon and we couldn't do nothing with it as we sit at 0 points. But yeah, there's so much stuff that seemed like it could have been built into Food Fight Culinary Combat. Call out your win again if you won that round. We're going to do a couple rounds. Let's do a couple rounds of crumbling once again. This is the 1 kill death mode, so you have 1 life to live. Jeremiah Thomas. Boom, suckers. So we are going to do the crumbling mode. Again, this is the 1 death mode. And there is like Discord. I can't talk today. Discord matches. You know, people schedule things all the time, so there are always people playing. Not always, actually. There's rarely people playing, but there's events going on, and people are always looking for reasons to play. But it's hard to jump on when you don't know if anybody's playing, and I think that's one of the other issues. It's just, you know. Okay. Oh. Alright. It's been fun, guys. I have an ice cream cone to get. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Go. All right, player 3 just captured the cone. I hate this gun. Like, I can't aim for nothing with this thing. We need a different gun, guys. I'll take the nanners, as you often should. Let's see, we got the butter attachment. We need a good gun. Is this the pizza fling? No, this is a jelly donut launcher. Pizza flinger is my favorite gun by far. We're just gonna play spoiler here and shoot people. Ooh, popcorn gun. There we go. Okay. Okay, cone was just captured. Excuse me. Oh, I was just walking by with a cone, guys. I was just walking by with a cone. Why'd you have to do that? Winner is player 3 with the win. As we get the ranking of Salsa Slopper. I thought it said Salsa Slapper, which is also a ranking that I've held in the past. Cookie collector time. Grab the cookies. Remember, if you own Food Night, I can't talk today. If you own Food Fight Culinary Combat on both Steam, VCS, or any other platform, we'll play for a little bit longer. I don't really have a set time until my backside goes numb. And some streams. I have an idea. I wanted to stream a homebrew game live. That's what we need. I do a lot of polls. That's what we need to do. Crypto's got. Well, we'll team up on Crypto then. But he's going to eat, so that makes you. This is why I don't like this level, by the way. That right there, because I am not very coordinated, and when you give me the option of accidentally killing myself, I will do it. I will do it just because I can. Example, that. So, but the whole month of January is going to be homebrew month here on the YouTube channel. We're going to cover homebrew games. We're going to figure out a homebrew game to live stream. We'll pick out something that has a little bit of legs to it and do a couple episodes throughout the month. We also have reviews coming up. I wanted to do 4 kind of editorial type videos based off of some homebrew centric topics, but I don't know if that will actually happen. Maybe it'll be more like 2 homebrew-centric topics. Regardless, no matter what we put out for the rest of the month, it will be homebrew-based. Excuse me, I'm just here for the pizza flanger. This is why I hate this level. This is why this is the first and probably only time we're going to play it. Because I just kill myself over and over again. Oh, player 2 finally got us. Our first review, appropriately enough, tomorrow morning, 9:30. 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, I should say. Eastern, somebody told me that Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Anyway, our first review, appropriately enough, for Homebrew Month is going to be Red, which is an Atari Lynx Christmas related game. So with the holidays just concluding, it sort of makes sense. Oh, another shot, and you were lunch meat player 3. So that'll be a good start. And then I recorded audio to multiple videos today, so we'll hopefully be pumping them out. I believe a bot took the win that time. No way. Yeah, bot collected the most cookies. If suicides counted for a win, I would have had that one for sure. Play a few more here, guys. Even if we lose, we making money. Oh yeah, that's right. You can unlock costumes, outfits, stuff. Every holiday has a costume. I did have like every holidays. There you go, Joel. Starting a real food fight inside his house. Every holiday had a specialty costume. So for like Um, what do you foresee Atari's heading now? Uh, oh, black eyed peas and pork loin. So you're very much into the superstition. I like it. I think I mentioned this in another video, or maybe it was my last stream. This year is a little different than the last couple. Honestly, I don't have like a definite answer for where Atari is heading. I don't have a good feel for what they're going to try to do next. I know what I don't want Atari to do, and that's release a fourth iteration of the Plus line of consoles. I think the 7800 Plus was fantastic. 2600 Plus was great. The Pac-Man version was a great celebration of that Namco collaboration. I don't want to see a fourth one this year. I think it's getting to the point now where maybe they need to lay off that for at least a year. Being alive and breathing, that's my tradition, right? So that's what I don't want to see. I do want to see more Plus line games, obviously. That they've done a wonderful job supporting the Plus line of consoles to this point, and I think continuing to do so would be a really smart idea for them. We know that Fatal Run 2089 will be coming out. We know that My Arcade will probably put out the countercade version of the Game Station Go. Essentially, it'll be the countercade version. We'll see My Arcade continue to release stuff. I don't know if that will be annually because there was, what, a year, 2 years or a year or so in between the Game Station Pro and the Game Station Go. So we might not see that Atari Countercade come out immediately, but it will be coming. If it ain't this year, it'll be Christmas of 2027. Outside of that, though, I don't know. I honestly don't know what Atari's plans is. I think given the immediate success of the Intellivision, we'll see them put out some sort of USB ROM set. I think the smartest way for them to do that, to support the Intellivision Sprint, would be, if they have the ability to, would be to put out a USB / maybe cartridge combo or something. Would be cool, but I think we'll see something for the Sprint, given how well it seems to have done initially here at the very least. I don't think they'll be finished with that. As long as it continues to sell as well as it has, I think they'll continue to do things with it, just like they have with the Plus line. But outside of that, I don't really know. Right now, Atari seems to have a good formula, a working formula for themselves moving into 2026. I don't see them kind of diverting from that. I've heard a lot of rumblings of a... We're going to go back to crumbling, guys. We'll do a couple rounds of crumbling here. I've heard a lot of rumors of like a Lynx Plus coming to stores and whatnot. I don't guys. Let's lock in here. Remy, if you have a second, what's the story with them buying infograms? Or infograms, I forget. What's his name told us how to pronounce that. See, why does the CPU do this? This is the other thing that kind of throws me for a loop here. He starts jumping. That's the second time I've seen the computer do that. In here, the butt is getting numb. There's probably only a couple games left in me before the butt goes fully numb. That's what I thought. I thought Infogrames and Atari had been together for a long time. Atari has a deal with the people who bought THK Deep Silver. Interesting. As we watch, we got Player 3, Player 4, Player 5 all alive, fighting for Food Fight Culinary Combat supremacy. Everybody knows if you win a round of Food Fight in the new year, you will have a prosperous and fun 2026. That's what the saying always said. It was, I believe, Confucius who initially said that. Atari just brought Infogrames back from the dead. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but I didn't want to speak out of turn. Because I did see like some t-shirts and stuff, and I had heard something. Deep Silver distributes the 2600, 7800 games on Amazon. Okay. You're losing the map, Player 3. No! Unfortunately, at the end there, the map just kind of starts to go away. And you have to be in the center, which Obsidian knows. I wouldn't be surprised if that was Obsidian sitting in the middle of that map. We're going to go away from Crumbling and back to King of the Cone. We'll do a couple rounds of this, and then I would say we're probably going to wrap up here. Yeah, you know what you did, Obsidian. You know what you... Look at him. He knows what he did. We're going to go to Soupworks. This game is a ton of fun. Again, it's like the Atari version of Splatoon if you've never played it. It is available on multiple platforms, I do believe. We're playing on the VCS. It's been fun. We've talked a little bit of Atari, a little bit about New Year's, just having fun. Again, promoting Homebrew month on the channel. This is our second ever Homebrew month. The first one, I think, was in May of 2024. We did a homebrew month. We covered all things homebrew. I forget what all we covered. I know we covered Bentley Bears Crystal Quest, a couple other games. This month we have a lot of fun stuff planned. I have a stack of games next to me. I'm trying to hit at least one game for every major Atari console, those being the 2600, 5200, 7800, Lynx, Jaguar, and that's it. Or no, yeah, and XEGS/8-bit for those of you who want to see Atari's computer line get some more love on the channel, which it has not since ECDHE last presented on the channel here. So here we go. This is King of the Cone. Your objective is to collect ice cream cones. As we carameled ourselves here, guys. There's a way to... That's why I didn't like this level. Same way I played Atari games alone in the dark. Are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me? Just because I'm sitting here in the dark playing Atari? You making fun of me? Like, I'm the only one that plays Atari in the dark? So you're making fun of me? No. Yeah, I can think of one person who has, off the top of my head. Get this. Ice cream cone wearing son of a gun. Eat butter. They should have gotten a food sponsor for the game. Yes, they should. I was just teasing you there, but I obviously I don't care about making observations, but yeah, people have played Atari in the dark. Yeah, Sega Dreamcast version. What happened to the Atari Jaguar version of this game? Let's see, where did the cone go? Where did the cone go? Huh. Crap. I did not know that was a hole. Ask the chat. Chat, I'm supposed to ask you. Do you agree? Yay or nay? Get him! Oh, player 5 just ran away with that one. Very nicely done, player 5. All right, let's give her one more go here, guys, and then nicely done, Crypto. We're going to end with just a good old buffet brawl because my backside is getting numb, and that usually means it's time to stand up and get the blood flowing back to the buttocks. So we'll end with this mode on my third favorite map. We invite him, and then we all team up on him. All right, one question at a time. So Vinny had an emergency. He was going to jump on. Unfortunately, something popped up, so we wish him the best for him and his. We're supposed to have a meeting about the Fuji Awards tomorrow, too, with him and surprise participant, and we have to postpone that more than likely due to said issue. So we wish him the best. Hope that everything's well for Mr. Vinny Vineyard. Okay, on to the next question. Would you recommend Atari in 2026? Yeah, no. This VCS, maybe. We don't know what the future is for the VCS. So I don't know if we can outright recommend this per se. I would say yeah, actually. Right now the storefront's open. So yeah, VCS is fine to pick up for 2026. As of early 2026, let's just put it like that. Moving on to other consoles, Plus Line I would say is the best thing to get right now. The Sprint would be worth getting because I have a feeling that's going to garner quite a bit of support for quite a while. Yeah, there's a lot of Atari stuff worth getting. Now, if you want to collect older stuff, a lot of the more obscure stuff is getting harder and more expensive to find. So 2600 is as abundant as always. 7800 prices have skyrocketed. I've loved collecting 7800 stuff in the past. It's a huge, awesome console, underrated, and the homebrew scene especially has made it just a joy to collect for and play. The unfortunate part is, well, see, this always, there you go. Always happens. Computer ends up jumping somewhere like an idiot. I would say getting a Lynx in 2026 probably isn't the best idea. Jaguar, no. 2600, it's never a bad time to get 2600. 5200 I actually think is a pretty good value still in 2026, or at least 2025 it was, and I'd imagine it's still roughly the same to start out the new year. And that should cover all of it, I think. That's why my hopes, the reason why we need something for Jaguar and Lynx is because of how out of control the prices are getting. So yeah, we can play, what is that, Utopos? Utopos? It's supposed to be like Utopia, but with POS at the end or something. Alone in the Dark PS3 or Wii version. We can play that online. Congratulations, player 1, who I guess was usually supposed to be me. Who's player 6? Alright guys, should we do one more? Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Obsidian. It's never bad to get. Let's do one more, guys. This will be the final round. We'll do another free-for-all in the city square. And this will be the absolute last game here. VCS, yeah. Number Atari with me. Again, any Atari console you want. The big thing is in life, the thing you learn to get sentimental. Just get the things that make you happy. Obviously, it doesn't matter if it's popular or cool or whatever. You know, it's harder when you're younger because kids are so mean. And, you know, if you enjoy something that isn't the cool thing, that you get made fun of. But as we get older and you know, you realize that life is more of what you make of it. you want to get a Jaguar, get a Jaguar. There's a lot of great games on that. If you want a Lynx, get a Lynx. And if you don't like them, there's nothing wrong with that either. I recommend, you know, checking out ROMs and stuff beforehand. That's the one great thing about emulation has done, is it lets you try before you buy. I think that's like where the big part of that has come in, and why it's a good thing, because a lot of people will buy something if they like it, even after trying it through illegal means. You can zoom in? I did not know that. Holy moly. Happy New Year, Joel. Thank you, Arturo, for popping in. Ton of fun, guys. I am very numb on the back end here. I'm sitting in I gotta finish getting things put up and put together after the holidays here. I'm sitting in a foaming chair. It's a foaming chair. A folding chair here, and it is not the most comfortable. I did not think of comfort before I started this event, because I'm hurting right now. This is not good. Oh. My back hurts. My backside hurts. I need to get everything put back together the way it should be for better streaming and gameplay. And I gotta fix the audio from the last stream I did. I realized that one of my audio cables is disconnected for audio input capturing, so I gotta fix some things. Like, I forgot the watermelon launcher was a one-use item. I wanted to see what it did. Look at that, it creates sort of a mushroom cloud effect. That's my first time using the watermelon launcher. Zaxxon, I don't know what that is. Zaxxon? I don't know what you're trying to say. But Happy New Year, regardless to you, Raimi. This little bomb is cool. It sets out a bunch of little chefs and then they explode, as you didn't get to see. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for jumping in and playing with me. We've had about an hour and a half of gameplay. It's been a ton of fun. Congratulations to everybody who won a round, multiple rounds. Obsidian and Crypto and Jeremiah and everybody who played. Thank you so much for hopping on and playing. I hope you had fun starting the year off right with a food fight. As always, I appreciate you guys. It's always fun talking Atari, having fun, being silly, and going numb with all of you. And as always, we end the stream. Now, these are the most important words you're going to hear all year. And I want to make sure you hear them. So, never